Hi, it's Maxine, Kaye, and yoga from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, here with you for another love note. This little girl is amazing. Some of you know that she is about 20 years old. She's probably already 20 years old. But I made her birthday the Sunday before Thanksgiving because that's the day that she came to me. And we became besties ever since. And that was 16 years ago. She was about 4 years old is what the vet decided to examine her the next day after she had come to me. So here she is, 20 years old, happy and healthy. Well, she has a couple of challenges. One is she doesn't see anymore, and she barely hears. But you know what, in many ways, I think that's a blessing. And actually, her hearing has improved a bit lately, and that's always wonderful. And yet, even with these challenges, she's happy. She's healthy in every other way. She adapts. She does her best to get a sense of where she is and what may be around her. And she adapts. And she moves with grace most of the time. You and I also can adapt. We can also improve. Like her hearing was getting better. That's a good thing. That can happen. And she must see a little light because she just seems to have a pretty good sense of where she is. But a lot of that, most of it, I think, is her inner knowing. You know, in an animal, she's not an animal, she's a yoga, but in a little beastie, that's called instinct. And within us, is intuition. It's our way of knowing who we are, where we are, what may be around us that we don't want to bump into. And it's a good thing to listen to it. So I think you and I can take a lesson from Miss Yoga and go ahead and be happy and go ahead and be healthy, even though there may be some challenges in our lives. We'll go ahead and just live in grace, knowing that we are indeed expressions of the unimpeachable wholeness of the universe. And wholeness can be interpreted in a number of ways. This little girl is a happy, healthy girl. She is loved and she gives love. She is an amazing being. And by the way, so are you. You're more amazing than you realize. You've probably adapted to more things over your life than you might be aware. You probably have made the necessary changes when things occurred that you weren't expecting. And here you are. Happy, healthy. This is our goal. This is our divine birthright, actually. So yoga's here as our teacher. Sometimes when we introduce yoga to people, they think we say Yoda. And she's very wise like that too. And yoga simply means a connection. Isn't that great? Well, she's connected to our hearts and to many other people's hearts too, because she is a loved puppy. And why does that happen? Because she's made out of love. She just exudes that love. That's what keeps her happy. You know, when you and I share our love, we get happier too. So yoga and I say thank you for being the amazing being that you are, for being with us as often as possible, whether it's Reverend Mike or my love note time, or on a Sunday, or on a class on Zoom. We're just very delighted to continue to connect with you, as yoga is a connection. So I think you'll probably hear from Papa Mike tomorrow. That's what the grandchildren call him, Papa Mike. We call him Reverend Mike, or Sir. We love you. We'll see you soon. Good night.